everybody. I am Charity Ellison, Triple Diamond with It Works Global.
I am Justin Holden, Triple Diamond with It Works Global.
And you have been invited here either by us or someone else to hear a little bit about It Works, home of that crazy wrap thing.
So I want to thank you for spending your time, spending a little bit of your Saturday here with us. I want to acknowledge you for being a great guest. We hope we're gracious hosts today, and we answer all your questions. Feel free in the YouTube comments on the side here to ask your questions. If you have any questions during the opportunity presentation, I want some clarification, we will do our best to answer it during it. If not, I will look back at the end of the video before we kick the live stream off and answer your questions. So stick around to the end, ask your questions. This is interactive. We want you guys to be a part of this with us. So very excited to have you here with us today. And I'm going to let Charity here get started.
Great. So maybe you were looking to have a little extra cash flow in your home, or maybe you're looking to maybe get some free products or products at a discount. And so you want to know a little bit about this crazy wrap thing. So we're going to be taking you through what we call our party pad to familiarize you a little bit with how you get started in this crazy wrap business and exactly what it is. So first things first, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? So some of you out there may or may not have already tried that crazy wrap thing. But for those of you that haven't, I will just kind of take you through what it does. So the wrap is a soft, non-woven cloth. It is infused with a bunch of different really neat herbs and botanicals that helps to tighten, tone, and firm any area of the body you put it on from the chin down. You can wrap, for instance, your belly, your pecs, your back, your booty, your legs, the ladies up top, or maybe even under the chin, or those pesky arm wobbles that are so annoying when you're pointing at something. And you can put this wrap on, leave it on for about 45 minutes, and 9 out of 10 people are going to see results that quickly. The wrap continues to tone, tighten, and firm for a total of 72 hours after you take it off. So you can wrap every 72 hours, and most people are going to see results immediately, but some people are what I like to refer to as a progressive wrapper, and that means that they could take 1, 2, or even 3 days to see any results. So super important that you know that it could take that long. Now, we also have a face wrap here, and you can see some of the different body parts here. We also have a face wrap, and you can put this face wrap on. It has eye holes, nose hole, and a mouth hole. You leave that on for about 45 minutes, and that is going to help to get rid of and help to diminish fine lines and wrinkles. Works great for hydration. I know for us, it really just gives me that soft, natural glow. I quite often hear people tell me that I look younger than I appear, and I always say, well, that is because it works. So you simply take it out and you put it on, and you see results in as little as 45 minutes. So for those of you that haven't had a chance to try the It Works wrap yet, that is a fantastic time to try by simply talking to whatever distributor sent you to this event today. So you're going to see those results in as little as 45 minutes. You're also going to be able to use a body wrap and a face wrap at the same time, which is fantastic because then you're able to tighten, tone, and firm not only your face, but you're going to be able to do that anywhere on your body as well. So that's a little bit about the wrap. I'm not going to take you through the entire presentation about wrapping today because that's not what we're here about. We're here to talk a little bit more about the business side of this. So beyond just having the wrap, we do have things for pretty much anything under the sun you could ever imagine. Stuff for stress and anxiety. We have an amazing facial line. We have Profit, which is our meal replacement shake, helps to build lean muscle mass. We also have our brand new energy drink, which is fantastic. One of the very first, what I would call healthy energy drinks ever on the market. We've got stuff for in between snacking, stuff to help you if you snack too much. We've got stuff for, you know, if you're unable to sleep, maybe you've got menopause. There is literally something for everyone.
This is a really unique brand, and we stand behind everything we have. When I think of our products, it has a lot of integrity. When I think of multivitamins on most store shelves, I've heard reports of things not being what's in it, and I don't really trust everything out on the market. That's something that drew me to It Works. When you take any of our products, they work. You can feel the results. You can feel the difference. And I can feel how it was different from stuff I've taken in the past. And I know a lot of consumers out there have that worry about stuff. Even when buying a car, you know, you want to buy a higher end car because it's better. You know it's good. You can trust it. It will work better. So I think of our entire line that way. Everything I've used, I've gotten great results with. I've seen 1,000 results with. Every person I put a wrap on sees results. So that's what's kind of unique about this. That's why we talked about the wrap. That's what's really cool about the wrap, is nobody else has anything like it. It's a unique product that nobody can even come close to doing. Sure, other people have vitamins, and you may have your own favorite brands. So can we really compete with that? No, but they don't have a wrap. And that's what we have.
Yep.
And that's what's really cool about our opportunity. That's what makes us unique. And when you get a wrap on someone and 45 minutes later they see instantaneous results, it blows their mind.
And it works for men. It works for women. It works for large women, small women, short women. We have bodybuilders on our team. We have fitness gurus. We've got acupuncturists, health and wellness coaches, but we also have nurses, teachers, hairdressers, massage therapists, stay-at-home moms, baristas, and waitresses.
Anyone from 18 to 80, any age, any requirement. All you have to do is be passionate, be enthusiastic, and get these things on. And when you put that wrap on and you get those results, you're just blown away. So if you haven't wrapped it, you gotta try it. We can talk to you blue in the face about how cool they are, but until you do it, even if you're skeptical and don't think it's that great, once you do it, you'll see what we're talking about. You'll experience that, and that'll help shed light. So it's so important that we talk about that, because that's basically what we do. We get wraps on people, and then there's a business built around it.
And that's what we're here to talk about today. So we're going to kind of walk you through how you get started in this crazy wrap business. All right. So what we do is step number one is we call it joining the party. And the reason we call it joining the party is because it is a party. It's fun. It's interactive. It's about meeting new people, creating new friendships, and really thinking outside the box. You know, I think that for so long, people have worked 9-to-5 jobs and thought, well, that's all that I can do. That's what I'm good for. Or maybe you went to school and have $50,000 in student loans, and you want to be able to maybe have a new job, or maybe you just want to pay off some of those student loans, because you know, they can be pretty hefty. I've heard of some pretty crazy student loans out there. Or maybe you went to school for something and you just realized that it just wasn't for you. Or maybe you were like me when I first started, and I had been doing my career for 15 years and my body was done. I was a hairdresser and owned a salon. So that was really tough work for a really long time. Or maybe you just want to help people and you want to help to, you know, get your family in shape or your friends in shape, or help them feel better or look better, or boost their ego.
Maybe you're like me. You've had about 10 careers in your life. You just didn't really find the passion in any of them. You know, you started out, maybe it was fun, but you just lost it and it just wasn't exciting. So maybe that's you. Maybe you just haven't found your thing yet.
So what we want you to do is try this out and try joining the party. Try a different business model. Because you know what? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Now,
something really cool about this business, as compared to most brick and mortar business, is the low investment cost. If I thought about, you know, one of my things that I tried doing at one point was my own website company. One of the reasons why I wanted to do a website company was it's actually pretty low on the investment cost. It's something I could do from home. That was one of the appealing things about it. So I didn't need to go have a storefront location to do it. Now, it would have been helpful to have one for that type of business still, so I could get customers, but I could have gotten customers other ways. So I could have done it from home, but I would have had to buy a computer, a really advanced computer, in order to do that kind of stuff. Photoshop, is just one of the many programs that I would need that are about $1,000 to get a license when you actually sell your images with. I would need all sorts of schooling and background to it. Some of the schooling I'd had, but there was definitely more learning I wanted to get involved with that cost money. So by the end of it, I would be looking at anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 to set up my business, get all the stuff I needed, and that's doing one from home. Let alone all the time I would need to learn before I started the business. I couldn't have started the business and learned as I went. Sure, I'm going to learn as I grow, but I still need a pretty good solid foundation of stuff to know. So that's some of the stuff that always discouraged me from starting my own business. Is I was too afraid to take that risk, too afraid to take that gamble. And you know what? Now where I am in my life, I'm glad I didn't, because I could be one of those people that had a failed business and all that risk, and now I'm in debt. And so I'm glad I avoided those things. And that's something I love about this business. Your investment cost to get started in this business is $100.
What? That's it?
$100. Not 10 grand, not 20 grand. You also don't need to have a college degree. I'm never going to ask you that. I'm also not even going to ask you if you ever went to prison. That's something it's never going to be on your resume that I care about.
Or if you graduated from high school.
You went to prison, graduated from high school. I don't care about those things. We want passionate people who are willing to share this product, who are willing to talk to people and learn personal growth. That's what it takes, is building on your skill sets over time, but it's about putting that action out there.
Well, so Justin, what if I'm kind of nervous to talk to people? What if I'm nervous to talk to strangers, or I'm out and about and I want to talk about my business, but I'm kind of nervous?
You know, that's a great point. If I'd wanted to start that website business, I'd have to find a way to get my mission statement out there and find some way to be confident in talking. With this business, we have these great things called Blitz cards.
Oh, love the Blitz card.
So when you get your kit for $100, not only are you going to get 4 wraps that you can sell, $25 a piece, which is $100. It covers your costs, so it's what we call a risk-free investment. You're going to get all this stuff to help you spread the word, to help you build this business really easy. And those Blitz cards, you're going to get about 40 of them, I think was in the kit. It may be less or more. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that number, but I believe it's 40 Blitz cards. When you go out and your day-to-day activities, you're heading to the grocery store, maybe you're in one of the aisles, you see a mom, you bump carts, you know, there's a good old-fashioned movie romance situation or something like that. And you guys say sorry, and maybe you got a little kid, and you guys are talking about each other's kids, and you're just striking up a cool conversation. And maybe you ask her what she does for a living. She's a stay-at-home mom. Well, hey, what do you do? What do I do? Well, I can hand you a Blitz card. And so you hand off that Blitz card, and that is what starts the dialogue. So it makes it really easy to tell people about your business, and it's got everything on it that they would need to know. So she's going to look at the card, she's going to see the person on the front, and she sees where the wrap could go, all the places, kind of what it looks like. She sees how much it costs, if she didn't like the cost, how she could get it for free. On the back side of the card, she's going to see a before and after to see what it does. There's 3 descriptions. It tones, tightens, and firms in as little as 45 minutes, helps to reduce the appearance of cellulite, and also is made from a
fast and lasting results from a botanically based formulation.
So it tells them everything they need to know. So they're going to start asking questions about it, and you're just going to point to the card and read the answers. Or maybe you've got a little bit of insight on the outside, you know, maybe your own personal result photos that you can also show them. So what the card does is it opens up that conversation, and it directs you as well to know what you need to say. And we will show you how to use that Blitz card to the fullest, but even just having one, reading what's on it and saying, well, let me get your number so I can get you some more information. Getting that contact information, that's the most important thing, so you can follow up with that information. So Blitz cards make the business really easy. We've also got those product catalogs, so keep those on you. You know, if they're not interested in wrap, say, hey, you know, if you're not interested in wrapping, we have a lot of other great stuff I think you'd really like, because you already mentioned, you know, maybe you want to get rid of your stretch marks, but you didn't want to try a wrap. Well, we've got a great stretch mark cream for that. We've also got this great stuff defining gel that I think would also really help out, and I think you would love it. So here, take a product catalog, and that's got your info on it, your website, your name, all that stuff as well. And if they decide to order, boom, they can go online.
Absolutely.
You make a commission. Really, really easy. You also get a wrap magazine, so it's got some personal stories, more in-depth information on not only the business, our company, but our products. all sorts of really cool stuff. Interactive. You can actually scan some of the pages with an app called Layer, and it takes you right to YouTube videos that go more in depth.
So cool.
Oh, so cool. And when you do it, it just blows your mind. It looks like something futuristic, man.
It's so neat. I love
in the future. It's really cool.
And then you also get what's called a party pad. So it's going to kind of like what I'm showing you right now, actually, this picture right here, and then the next couple pictures you're going to see is in that party pad. So let's say you get started in this business and you're really nervous to talk about the products or the business side. This is your cheat sheet. So I carry my party pad around with me everywhere I go. So when I sit with someone to talk about, you know, maybe the products or joining the business, I just go through that party pad, and it allows them to see a visual representation of what it takes to run this business. And it really is easy. It's an easy 3-step program that we have that we're going to take you through in just a second.
So again, 90% of the time, what you're going to do is you're going to go out there, you're going to spread the love, you're going to talk to people, maybe wear a shirt. We've got a great store with lots of apparel, ranging in sizes and prices and looks, and you fit the need that fits you best. You go around, you wear that, maybe wear a lanyard like we wear around our necks that's got that Blitz card on that. Anything to start the conversation. You get them excited, you get them interested, and then you set up an appointment to talk, and you're going to go through that party pad with them. So
Absolutely.
again, I'm going to review step 1 real quick before we go on to step 2 and show you the rest of the party pad. So you're going to join the party. It's $100 to get your kit, plus tax and shipping. It comes with a box of wraps. Each wrap you can sell for $25 each, or you could sell the whole box for $100. So that's what we call a risk-free investment. You sell
debt-free is the new sexy, baby.
This company went debt-free in 2008 during the economic crisis that we all love and know, and hope to someday we get out of, and seem like we're starting to. This company did that during that time.
How crazy is that?
They continue to be debt-free. In fact, they're giving lots of money back, not only to our distributors, but to great causes around the world. Great company to work for. But the whole point is that they're debt-free. And this kit, unlike that website business I wanted to start, allows you to start off debt-free. Not wait till 10 years in to get debt-free, or hope someday you get a return on your investment. You get to start your first month debt-free and start actually making money.
And what's great too is the first month you sign up, you actually qualify for commissions immediately. So if you find a few customers that want to purchase from your website that you get along with step 1, you get a website that's already pre-made, thank goodness, because I am not a website developer. Super interactive, really easy to navigate, great for customers, great for distributors, and you already qualify for commissions that first month, and that website's free. After that, the website is only $20 a month, and you need that. That's how customers order through you.
For my website business, it would have cost me $20 or more a month for my own website that I would have had to hire a guy to build. Now, it was my website company, so I would have had to hire myself and spend my own time making one. This is made for you. You don't need to know anything about web design. It's taken care of, and it just works seamlessly.
Easy
the new website is
peasy,
awesome.
lemon squeezy, baby.
So each month after your first, you're going to need to qualify for commissions. That's step 1. You can qualify really easily, either by getting $150 in sales, basically, from loyal customers, or you order some product each month, about $80 to $90 worth. It's not much.
Guess what, baby? If you're out of wraps, you're out of business.
Right.
And a lot of times when new distributors are getting started, they get a little nervous about the fact that they're going to need to purchase some products next month. Guess what, guys? You are always going to be out of wraps. It's literally, we call it hashtag wrap girl and guy problems, because I am always out of wraps because I'm selling wraps on the go. If I run into that mom at the grocery store and we bump carts and I hand her that Blitz card, she's going to want a wrap. So I'm selling her a wrap for $25. I'm leaving the grocery store without it costing me any money. I'm making a little money. She's going to love that wrap, and she's going to want to be a customer.
So with your kit, when you sell those first 4 wraps, you're covering your investment. But each month you actually get wholesale pricing. So when you buy that wrap for that box of wraps for $60, now you're making a $40 profit. So if you can get through your kit and you get that risk-free investment, and you see to yourself, and you can say to yourself confidently that, yes, I can sell these wraps, then each month when you get 2 boxes, you're actually going to start making money. So you got to put a little bit in to get a little bit out. And very soon after that, guys, you're going to start seeing that when you get those wraps each month, you qualify for those commissions, you get those wraps on people, your business will grow super, super fast. The other thing you're going to want to do is boost. So just like your monthly auto ship, you're going to want to get something when you start. If you can afford to get more than just $100, we have a couple booster packs. One of them is $149. It comes with 2 boxes of wraps, 1 box of facials, greens, defining gel, and fat fighters. So it gives you some product to use, build up a testimonial, some product for your first party, which is a great way to get some exposure to a lot of your close friends and family or a bunch of people all at once. It's called leveraging your time. So it's a great way to have all those tools for your tool belt, for your first party, for your first event, as well as building up some of your own story. That alone, if you just sold the wraps, gets you about $150 in profit. So it's a great investment right up front if you can afford it. And now, again, that booster pack is only available upon enrollment, and it's in addition to your kit. So it's $100 for the kit, and then the booster is extra, but it does allow you to make some extra cash right off the bat.
And then my favorite booster is the large booster. So we have a large booster, which is going to give you 4 boxes of wraps, a box of facial wraps. You're going to get the Greens on the Go Berry, Lip and Eye, Fat Fighters, and Defining Gel. And that's going to make you about $500 in wrap cash just at your first party.
Now, if you're anything like me, you wanted to get those wraps, you wanted to sell those wraps and be confident in it, but you saw some of the products you just really want to try. Maybe the Confianza or the ThermoFit, so you could burn some extra calories. I know that's something I wanted when I first started. So when you get your kit, you can add some products to your cart as well, to that order, so that you have some things to try as well. So feel free to add that to your initial order. And then step 3 is earn. So again, once you're qualified, you've boosted, you've got some products to go out there and sell, you're going to want to sell those wraps, earn that cash. And then we have great ways for you to earn commissions and bonuses. And the great thing about it is it's a really simple 3-step process. So we're going to show you step 2 and 3, and that is how you earn. Let me pull it up real quick.
So that step 1 is to join the party, because it is a party and it is fun, and it's totally different than anything I had ever done before. And I know for a fact this business works, because we've been doing it for 2 years now, and loving it, and it feels like a party every single day. So step 2 we're going to move on to, and that is what's called wrap rewards. So you are you in this diagram, and you decided to take the leap and start this crazy wrap business, and you got to talking to your best friend, and you said, hey, I've got these wraps, and they tone, tighten, and firm, and they're amazing. And she says, well, I would love to get some. How do I get them? And if she doesn't buy a wrap from you for $25, or let's say that you live in Colorado and your best friend lives in Minnesota, well, she's going to be able to purchase through your website online, and those wraps are going to get sent directly to her from the company. And that's what I love about It Works, is that we are a little different than a lot of other direct selling businesses out there. And that's that the product gets shipped straight to the customer. So this is not about you purchasing the product, waiting for the payment, and then sending it to someone or getting it to them. This is about the company sending it to your customer from the warehouse. So your best friend signs up to be an LC, or what's called a loyal customer. And a loyal customer is simply someone that's purchasing at least 1 item from you this month, 1 item next month, and 1 item the month after that. Any item, any date, totally flexible, and there is a million perks for becoming a loyal customer.
And if that loyal customer is worried about a 3-month program, which is very easy to do, and we have lots of ways to help them alleviate any of that stress, they can actually pay a $50 membership fee right up front, kind of like Costco, and that gets them the wholesale investment. So if they want to place a $200 order and save 40%, even if they pay that fee, it's a savings. They're also going to get free shipping on orders over $125.
Yes.
They get money back on all purchases. Over a year, they get $200 in free product just for being a customer. So we have lots of incentives, lots of reasons why our customers want to become loyal customers, and not just even just to distribute. You know, distributing has its perks as well. That's why you're on here. You're thinking about becoming a distributor. But if someone's not interested in taking that step, but they really are interested in the products, that's what our loyal customer program is for. And it's so good that we end up getting so many customers.
Absolutely.
We are a customer-based business. And that's why you're going to be successful with step 2 in your first 30 days.
So you're going to find those first 2 loyal customers. So your best friend, and then let's say your mom decides that she wants to support you in your new business adventure. and she becomes an LC or loyal customer, you're going to get what's called a wrap reward. And that's going to allow you to cash that in for a box of wraps for $25. Free shipping. So if you are purchasing that box of wraps for $25 and you're selling out those 4 wraps and making $100, you've made $75 in profit just off finding 2 loyal customers plus commissions.
Right. So that's basically double the profit in cash that you get off a wrap reward than you do when you normally buy a box of wraps. So really awesome thing. And that is for life. You get wrap rewards for every 2 loyal customer you get for the lifetime of your distributorship.
Boom.
So wrap rewards, really great way to earn some extra cash. Then you're going to want to find 2 more loyal customers. You know, good friends. Maybe they're strangers this time. Maybe it was that woman at the grocery store. So you sign up your first 4 loyal customers. You're going to get 2 wrap rewards. You sell those 2 boxes of wraps. That's $150 in profit. You're also going to get 2 free boxes of wraps.
What?
It's what we call $120 in rebate credit, in product credit. You can use that. You get the 2 boxes of wraps. You sell all 8 of those wraps. You got another $200 in profit.
That's $350 in profit for signing up 4 loyal customers.
Right. And if you boosted and had extra wraps, let's say you got that mini booster, you'd have another $150 in cash. So just by finding 4 customers and getting some wraps on people, you can earn cash really fast. And again, you're going to want to do this in your first 30 days. And when you've done that, you will be eligible for our step 3, and that's the Go Ruby.
Oh, so amazing.
This is a great thing. So before I explain Ruby, I want to talk about why Ruby is important. So Ruby, if you go Ruby in your first 2 full calendar months, so that's full months because we calculate commissions each month. So if you signed up today, you'd have all of March, April, and May. So you'd have up until the last day of May to do this. You get a $500 bonus when you go Ruby.
Hashtag awesome.
What? So you already made all that wrap cash. You've already sold your booster pack. You're signing up customers. You're earning commissions. It's pretty exciting. So when you go Ruby, Ruby is very easy to explain. You're going to find 3 people that all complete step 1 and 2, and then one of them gets 2 distributors that also do steps 1 and 2. That's it. You can help them get those distributors, or they can get them themselves. So if you're worried about other people doing the work, then hey, you can do it too. So it's a total of 5 people who all complete step 1 and 2 with about an average of $400 in sales. That's it.
It's so simple to do if you look at it this way. So I will explain to you how I went Ruby. So I enrolled, and then I signed up my first 3 distributors, which was my future sister-in-law, my best friend Lisa, and a friend of mine, Renee, off of Facebook. Each of us got about 4 customers. Then Athena, my future sister-in-law, signed up her 2 friends, Jessica and Laura. Jessica and Laura each got about 4 customers, and that made me a Ruby. So not only did that create me a residual income, average Ruby paycheck, I believe, is about $466, plus the $500 bonus, plus there's also bonuses for enrolling distributors and teaching them how to complete step 1 and 2.
Plus all the wrap cash and wrap rewards.
What is going on? It is a couple $1,000s over a 2-month period, and it happens so quickly.
I know for us personally, we went Ruby in our first month. So not only did we do our step 2 in 1 month, we were able to do all the steps of step 3 in our first month.
Our goal was to hit Ruby by the end of the year, and we did it in a month. So we decided that we wanted to dream a little bit bigger.
Now, not everyone is going to move that fast. That's fine. We had a knack for it, I suppose. And we worked our butts off.
We started making that wrap cash. We put it on the bed, and Justin and I said, hashtag this is working, let's run.
Right. All we did was we focused on selling all those wraps because we boosted, and in the beginning, we couldn't afford this. I know some of you out there might be saying that, hey, I don't have $100 or I don't have $280 to add on a booster pack or anything like that. Listen, we didn't either. We had just come off some serious medical issues where we had missed work for over 2 to 3 months. So we were talking about moving in with Charity's mom, which is a terrible thing to say. It would have been talking
Love
moving
you,
in
Mom.
with my dad, but they're 3,000 miles away, so that was even more of an expensive trip. So we were facing a pretty tough time. So our landlord was gracious enough to give us half off for a month of rent, even to survive. I had to come back from work myself just to deal with all the medical issues. So I was missing time from the money that we were making. So we were not making ends meet.
St. Vincent de Paul actually had paid our power bill the month that we signed up to do this, because we signed up on April 30th, 2013, and earlier in the month, St. Vincent de Paul had paid our power bill. So that's how broke we were.
So I took one of those paychecks that was supposed to go to my landlord. We saw the opportunity in this. I'm not necessarily recommending this to you, but this is what we did. And we bought the kit, we bought the booster. We knew that if we had the products, we'd be able to get them out in people's hands. So for the first couple days, nothing happened. We kind of sat there doing nothing.
I was kind of scared, to tell you the truth.
We were scared to talk to people, and we didn't understand what Blitz cards did at the time. You're going to have the benefit of knowing what to do and how to use them. So be excited about that. You'll be able to get these things off on day one.
Oh, yeah.
Even before your kit gets there is a really cool thing. We'll show you how to do that when you get started too. But we got those wraps out. After the first couple days, we started selling them. We went through that booster. We sold almost all of it in just like 2 days. So by the end of the week, when we came home and we brought stuff from the salon, just emptied out our registers and came home, it was all wrap cash, and we laid it out on the bed. We had sold every single wrap between the booster and the kit. We had ordered our wrap rewards and our product credit. It hadn't even come yet, and we had all this money found on the bed, and we said, this works. And we covered our rent, we covered our insurance, all the things that we took a risk on. It was the best decision we ever made.
Oh, yeah.
And there was no Ruby bonus even then.
Right? Oh, my goodness.
Man, I think
we could have used that.
I think they should have you already went Ruby, we're going to give you $500 bonus. That would be awesome. So,
I think we're doing just fine, Justin.
That bonus, guys, ends on March 31st. So if you want to be eligible for that bonus, go Ruby in your first 60 days. You guys can do it.
Get started before the 31st of March.
But you have to get enrolled before then. Then that bonus goes away. Now, if you're not eligible for the bonus, that's okay. Look,
we weren't.
We weren't either. We have attained enough level of success for us to be amazingly happy. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep growing through this company, and we'll show you what that means in rank. So get in, guys, before March 31st. Very important. Now, what kind of money can you make in this business?
Ooh, let's talk about that.
When I thought of home-based businesses before I got into this, I would have thought, maybe the people that got in on day one are the people that were rich, and then nobody else ever makes any money. So many people don't make money at this and all that stuff. And I was just uneducated, and that was okay. What we've learned in our time through the business is that you can become very successful at this if you learn the skills, you spend the time, and you commit to it. So here is our opportunity average yearly incomes. So this is an average. These are not exact numbers. Again, we're not paying you a salary, or we're not paying you hourly. What you're getting is commissions, so this is variable. But on average, distributors that sign up and maybe get some customers and are just excited about getting some product earn about an average of $752 a year. So that's about, I don't know.
It's not a lot of money, but it's $752 you didn't have the year before.
Right, and that's the way I like to look at it. Again, if most distributors who stick in this range are just really looking for free product, think of it that way. You're getting a lot off. So you're going to get all those wholesale benefits, and you got some money in your
Recently, I had
pocket.
a distributor tell me that they need a brand new washer machine.
Yeah.
She said if I could make that, and by the way, guys, this doesn't include the money you're making from selling wraps. This is just in commissions and bonuses.
Right.
So she said, well, I need to get a new washer machine. And I said, well, I think I might have a way for you to get that. And that's just from her signing up about 4 customers.
I know a couple distributors that, just have a couple customers. They just haven't been very good at enrolling yet. They're still working on their skills with that. But they've been great at selling wraps. They average about $2,000 a month just in wrap sales. So that's not even on this chart, guys. Wrap cash is its own beast, but I'm just talking about from customer commissions. So then you're going to want to move up to executive. That's going to be on your way to Ruby. A Ruby is 2 qualified legs with an executive. So an executive is just you having 2 distributors with that $400 in sales. So again, a couple friends. When we started, it was my sister and Charity's
Lisa.
best friend, Lisa. That's all it took for us to get to executive, and all three of us having a lot of fun going out there, rapping people and getting customers that wanted to save money. That's all it was. So average yearly income for an executive, $3,132.
That's some extra money.
Ooh, $3,000. That was the first job I ever had. It was a whole summer. I grinded a whole summer to get $3,000.
Right.
I bought paintball guns. I bought all sorts of fun stuff when I was a kid, and it was the best $3,000 I ever made because it was the first $3,000 I ever made. And this $3,000 for you guys is going to be the best $3,000 you ever made because it's going to be the first $3,000 you ever made in network marketing. And it's going to blow your mind when you get it and you're able to spend that money. Now, again, we're going to want to get you through executive into Ruby in your first 60 days. So $3,000 this year? No way. You're going to make over $5,603.
And that truly was our goal, guys. Like when we started, we looked at that and I said to myself, if we can make an extra $5,600 a year, that will keep us from moving in with my mom.
Yep. And $5,600, that this average annual income chart was before the bonus. So maybe even tack on an extra 500 onto that. That's an average of about, like she said, I think before, about $466 a month. That's a whole credit card bill.
That's a car payment.
That's a car payment. That's what you're missing on your mortgage each month and falling behind and hoping to refinance so that you're not hitting that every time. That's life-changing money, guys. $500 a month. That's kids' school books. That's
absolutely
tuitions. I mean, there's so much.
Or a really sweet vacation.
Right, a sweet vacation. Maybe you want to take a trip with the missus or with the family. Maybe go to Disneyland. I know for about $5,600, we could totally make that happen.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot of flexibility in what Ruby can provide for you and your families. Then you're going to want to move up to Emerald. Emerald is just having 2 rubies on your team.
So for me, Lisa became a Ruby, Athena became a Ruby, and that helped me go Emerald.
Emerald. So not only were 2 of my friends and my family were starting to make an actual income, they were getting relieved by this stress, but we were able to even relieve some more stress. So Emerald Pay, that 10 grand, I mean, that's a new car.
Yeah,
you can get
absolutely.
a car for 10 grand, a pretty good used vehicle.
That's tuition for your kid for a local college for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good amount of money. I mean, it's $10,000 extra dollars. And I also want to point out, Justin, you know, we were talking a little bit about, you know, overhead with your old job. You know, maybe that pays for some of the overhead at the job that you're at, because we're not talking about you quitting your job at this point. We're talking about some extra income. And when we were Emeralds, Justin and I both were working full time. So for us, it was just some extra income. We were starting to pay off some debt, starting to attack those medical bills we had. And so for us hitting Emerald, you know, that was a good moment for us. And we stayed there for about 2.5 minutes because then we went diamond.
Yeah, and when we were living in Squim as Emeralds, our rent was $900 a month. And that's basically what Emerald is per month. So we were able to not only do this while working our jobs, like she said, but now envision what you're doing right now, except now you don't have to pay your rent.
Our landlord got his rent check. That was exciting.
Right. He got his rent check, and I was still able to make the same amount of income to our jobs. So I want you to think about that. What would it be like if you just got rid of your rent check?
Oh, that is such a good feeling, right?
What would that open up for you? I want you to think about that. It's pretty amazing because we're going to move on to Diamond, which is doubling.
Money.
So Diamond's money. So Diamond is what we call our first level of leadership. Now you've got a team. You've got an Emerald and a Ruby on your team. So it's 3 rubies is all it takes. 3 people that all got that $500 bonus, which is pretty fantastic. You've changed a couple lives. Most importantly, you're changing yours. $23,000, that's over minimum wage. So if you're working 2 jobs and you're able to get this income, you know, on your part-time, on all your freedom time, you're able to quit one of those. Think about that. You don't have to go, you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, we met a woman yesterday actually, that is a caretaker and works for a mobile dog grooming business. And she would be able to completely let go of one of those jobs, which allows her and opens up that time for her to spend time with her kids, maybe pursue her other passions, spend time with the family.
Which I guarantee that new passion is going to be wrapping people.
Oh, yeah. And right now, you know, we've got a bonus going on, and this company is just so generous, Justin. I just cannot even believe the amount of money that they've given out over the last year in bonuses alone is millions of dollars. And they have a diamond bonus. So if you get to diamond by the end of March, you get a $20,000 bonus. So I just want to repeat, a $20,000 bonus. And, you know, even though that ends in March, that doesn't mean that they're not going to be either extending or coming out with a new bonus that's even bigger and better, because when we got our diamond bonus, it was $10,000 and now it's doubled. So this company is all about giving it all away.
So if you can get to diamond by the end of the month, which that may sound insane, but it is doable. If you get to that by the end of the month, that's a $20,000 bonus.
On top of your income, which is just remarkable.
Insane. So that's 43,000. That's absolutely nutty.
Now we're going to move up into double diamond. And to be honest, when we first started this business, I didn't understand the idea of direct sales or network marketing. I had zero experience with it and had never even really heard of it before. I just knew of some, my cousins had been with a company when I was little, and I remember, you know, something with the family they talked about. I just didn't know anything about it. So for me, I didn't understand, looking at these bigger numbers, how this business even worked. And I thought, well, there's probably one person that makes double, maybe one that makes triple, and I don't think anybody makes those top two. And guess what, guys? That's not true. So we hit double diamond, and this right here is really when our lives really changed, and this is when your life really starts to take a significant turn. So double diamond means that you are able to let go of some serious stress in your life. So when you're making $54,000 a year doing this business residually, and you're making that income, that is going to allow you to let go of a lot of things. That could be debt, that could be paying off a house, that could be you bringing your husband home from his job or from the military, or you know, maybe paying off all of those student loans that you have. Now we're talking about some serious money.
That was more than any job I had ever had ever.
Right. And we hit double diamond, and we chose to actually sell our salon. My career, we had just spent $20,000 updating our salon the year before we had that injury issue happen. And so we were paying off that. Oh gosh, we were just swimming in debt, and we hit that double diamond, and Justin said, we don't have to work anymore. And that was a moment I will never forget, going into that office and signing those papers over to the person that purchased our salon, and realizing that I was comfortable with letting go of a career I had spent 15 years building, because this job was providing me with so much financial freedom. I just couldn't even imagine ever letting this business go.
And then we, you know, for us personally, we kept climbing. We went to triple. Triple was one of those, again, if diamond and double weren't crazy enough for us to picture our lives at, triple presidential ambassador were numbers that we just, I thought they just wrote them down just to get people excited, but we did it. It was possible. It was those names in the magazine that we saw that we looked up to, that we weren't sure if they were real or not till we went to an event. We met all of them and hugged them all, and they all inspired us to keep pushing. So we went to triple within our first year, right before we sold the salon. And it just blew our mind that we could be making this kind of income, selling wraps, changing lives. We had a lot of rubies on our team to get to triple. I personally had also reached double diamond. So we were looking at 2 incomes, triple and double, in our household.
And we forgot to mention, guys, guess what? you can enroll your spouse and you can start building a business together.
Or son or daughter or mom or dad or anyone in your family.
Partner, doesn't matter. So it works a little different because they actually allow you to enroll your significant other. So with me sitting at triple and Justin sitting at double, we're making a combined income. And Justin's actually charting right now for triple and I'm charting for presidential. So I just want to point out, you know, in the next couple months, this is what we're looking at having is a triple income and a presidential income coming into our house, which is going to allow us to dream even bigger. So now we're talking big money, guys. We're talking you paying off an entire home. We're talking about you donating to charities, helping out your church, putting your kids through school debt-free. We're talking about paying off significant amounts of debt, getting new cars, all of those things that you think that you need to plan and save 20 years for. We're talking investments. We're talking, you know, a completely different life. And I have friends that have been in the business for me maybe a year longer that have already hit presidential and ambassador. So hitting that ambassador rank, $585,000 a year. Now, I want you to mentally try to spend that. So $585,000 a year. So let's say that you pay off your house, okay? And let's say that you've got a pretty nice house and it was $300,000. Let's say that's how much you owed on it. You still have $285,000 to spend that year. That year. And I didn't think that that was possible. I didn't think that anyone made that. And guess what, guys? They do. We know them. They're great friends of ours. And we know that we're headed that way. And so is every single person on our team.
So really exciting incomes, guys. All this is possible. Now, I don't want you to think that this is just going to happen to you overnight. Let's get real for a second. Getting to ambassador and presidential and even triple and double where we got diamond, it takes work. This is not some lottery ticket you guys are just buying and signing up for. What this is uncapped potential income, and people are doing it. So if they can do it, you can do it. The only difference between the ambassadors of today and the ambassadors of tomorrow is the day. It's the time in between, guys, and it's the hard work that you put in. Every ambassador I've ever met have great skill sets. They're great with talking to people. They've learned a lot about this business.
But they weren't to start with.
They go to events and they learn from stuff. But when you listen to their stories, that's not the people that signed up. They weren't those professionals. They became those professionals because they knew that it takes hard work. It takes skills to get that kind of income. People aren't just handed this stuff out. And I think a lot of people get that misconception that they get in the business and all of a sudden they're just going to grow and make money because they expect to. Guys, don't expect to make anything. Expect to make it happen. You guys got to get out there. You got to talk to people. You got to face your fears. And we're going to help you face your fears. We're going to teach you how to overcome those fears. We're going to be there with you every step of the way to help you get self-sufficient, to grow your own business, and to grow your teams yourselves. And when you do, it's one of the most rewarding experiences you'll ever have.
Great.
You know, that's something when we stepped into it, we didn't really understand. But when we grasped that and we took hold of that and we became the leaders that we didn't even know was inside of us, it just changed our lives. This has been the most rewarding income, most rewarding life experience I have ever had. I know it is the same for charity.
Oh, absolutely. And the best part is that we've brought those people with us. So, you know, my future sister-in-law, Athena, is sitting at diamond and is charting for double right now. And so is my best friend, Lisa. And so those two people that have come along with me, and then obviously hundreds of teammates along the way, we have so many people charting for diamond this month. And it's so exciting because they're all going for those $20,000 bonuses. I know that our other teammates that are already diamonds are going for that double diamond bonus, which is $30,000. That is absolutely life-changing. You know, when Justin was talking about growing that computer business and he was talking about, you know, what it would take for him to grow that, he was one man. And, you know, if you're one man and you're doing all your own advertising and you're spending all the money on advertising and you're spending all the time and you're doing that alone, it's really tough and you feel alone. With this business, you never feel alone, and you have so many many people rooting you on. You've got your enroller to help you. You've got a team to help you. You've got sideline sisters and brothers that you've never met before that are going to share information with you on how to grow this business. It's amazing. It's awesome. And I can't say enough good things about this business model.
So what's your choice? And that's kind of how we end everything in this business. Again, there's the bonuses for you, just if you want to take a quick gander. 150 grand.
No big deal.
Just a quick touch on that. But what's your choice? You know, where do you see yourself? Are you excited just to try some wraps, maybe try some other products and build a story? Maybe support your friend who invited you here today. Maybe the opportunity wasn't for you, but man, the way that product sounded and how to get them, that really lit a fire under you. So become a loyal customer with us. Save 40% on all your products. Manage your orders with an online account. You can also talk to your distributor, and they will guide you each month into all the products that you can order, or you can do it yourself if you're one of those kind of people. You get rewarded with free products. You get the orders when you want on your auto ship. Very flexible. Change the day, change the time, change the card, change where it gets shipped to. It's very flexible. And experience these life-enhancing results every day. If you've ever seen enough before and afters, you know what it can do for you. And again, I will just say, if you get on greens, you will have a much happier life. Or you can become a distributor. Save up to 40% on your products. So again, you're saving the same amount of money, except that means you get to make extra money when you sell for retail. You can manage a business with an online account. We just got done with an entire online training where we show you how to access that. There's lots of training built into the corporate structure already. So you get all that kind of training for free. Helps you with all that online account management. It's really robust, really simple to use. You don't need to know website management or how to build a website to do it. All you need to be able is to point, click, and listen to your upline. You get rewarded with free products. Like we said, those wrap rewards, that 120 in free product. There's lots of great other packs that distributors get to help you grow your business. You earn party cash and commissions, and you can get out of debt with these serious bonuses and these serious incomes. And it truly is a life-changing opportunity. So what is your choice? What do you want to be? So I leave that into your hands. I want to thank you all for coming on our opportunity presentation today.
Thank you so much. And I want to say before you guys leave, you know, I want you to, after you watch this, spend a little time and think, what if? You know, people will say, well, what if it doesn't work? And I'm going to say, what if it does? What if there is a different way? What if, you know, it's not about the 9 to 5 grind? What if it's not about being in debt? What if it's not about credit cards? What if it's about spending time with your kids and not having a daycare or someone else raise your children? What if there's a way for you to work with your significant other every single day and spend that quality time and build a business on the go? So I truly believe now is the time. It Works Global finally has the momentum that we've been waiting for. So if you're looking to get into this business, I believe that 2015 is going to be one of the biggest years for this company of all time.
The hard work's already been done.
Absolutely.
All you got to do is see what all the successful people are doing. The tools are there for you. The products are there for you. All the marketing and all the momentum is really right behind you. All you got to do is hop on and just be excited and run with it, guys. And you guys can have some serious change in your life. So if you were sent here from another distributor, make sure to connect with them, ask them questions, or come on board if you're ready to either become a loyal customer or distributor. But if you have more questions, ask them. They would love to help you out and clarify anything for you. If you were not sent here from another distributor, you either stumbled upon this video online, or you're one of our friends, or you're just interested in this and you would like to join our team or become one of our customers, we would be glad to help. You can head over to tonetightfirm.com to get set up, or you can contact us 360-582-6215. Call me on my cell. I'm very open. I'm very honest. I would love to hear from you. I know Charity would love to hear from you. 360-809-0550.
Or find us on Facebook.
Or find us on Facebook.
Charity Ellison. Justin Holden.
Go to our YouTube page. Check out the videos. You know, check out our websites. Any questions you guys want answered, we can answer them for you. But again, if one of your friends sent you to this, please connect with them. So thank you guys for coming today. If you would like more videos or check out more of our stuff, again, subscribe, comment, like. We love the feedback. We'd love to know what you guys think about these. We want to make these better. We were trying to become better ourselves every day. So your feedback helps us to become better people. So
Absolutely.
thank you guys very much for coming.
Thanks so much for attending. And remember, guys, it starts with one.
Have a rap-tastic day.
Take care, folks.